Hey guys, it is finally time for this week's Kitschy Kansans video. We are super excited because I'm excited because it finally feels like fall here in Southeast Kansas, which I have been very impatiently waiting for. Just past Halloween, it's my favorite. Super sad it's gone, but it's good food season now, so we're getting ready for Thanksgiving. This week's video, we are going to be talking about all of our Etsy and eBay listings. For the last week, we have a lot. This Kitschy Kansans been a busy little bee. So yeah, lots of stuff to talk about. I'm going to kind of tell you what we gave for it, what we're asking for it, where we got it from. So that's what we're going to do. So we'll just get right into it.
All right. Okay, I'm going to start with Etsy. And first thing we have are these flowy black faceted glass earrings. Real pretty, long diamond shaped, just gorgeous. I called them Gothic Evening, and they are Y2K. And we listed those for $25.99. And I got those in a Goodwill blue box, which, if you don't know, you can go online every Friday night. I think 6 o'clock is when it goes on sale. And it's a 5-pound box of jewelry. And ours usually comes from something Gardens, Florida. I don't remember what the first part of that is. But anyway, but you have to be quick because they only have so many and they go fast. But the most I've ever paid is like $2.80 per piece for jewelry in that box. And you know, there's usually some broken ones. I put those in a bag for craft lots. You know, once the bag gets to be about 4 or 5 pounds, then I put it on eBay and sell it as a rhinestone harvest craft lot repairable bag of jewelry.
We have some of our most fun though. It's like a treasure hunt. Just picking through those boxes and deciding where we're going to put things. And sometime one of our best Kitschy Kansan finds came from our very first box, and that is what got us hooked.
Yeah, you should talk about that.
We're still chasing that high of that first find. It was a necklace with all different colored stones, and we have a presidium tester, and kept testing, and everything was testing as real stones. What was there in there? There was
diamonds, there was citrine, there was ruby, sapphire,
any expensive sounding stone you could think of. It was in this necklace.
Yeah. Plus it was 10-karat white gold.
So that one we actually had appraised, and what did they said to insure it for $4,800. $4,800. So that is how we got hooked on these boxes. Have we found anything worth that again? No, but we have found some really cool stuff. I always keep some stuff out of it.
So do I.
Yeah, because we always find things that we like. So, and you know, if it makes our little heart happy, then we have to hold on to it.
Yeah. And if we don't, so you know, if it's not broken, it's wearable, but it's not really something we want to mess with listing, we make a jewelry jar, and those once that jar is full, that gets priced and put in one of our flea markets, and they usually go really quick. And then the rest of it is in that 27-gallon tote full of jewelry.
Right. We do have at our other flea market booth, we have a display of necklaces, and now we have the other flea market booth, the other flea market booth that is going to be all vintage and antique jewelry. So our jewelry kind of goes all over the place.
Yep.
You never know where it's going to land.
And we got some interesting pieces tonight.
We do.
So next up, we have a statement ring, and it's brass, and it has a genuine jadeite stone in it, and it has a genuine dyed howlite stone. And then there's an acrylic, a navy blue acrylic stone, and then the rest of the rhinestones are glass. And I got that on a knick-knack sale. Got it for $8, and I listed it on Etsy for $30.99. And if it had fit, I probably would have kept it, but it didn't fit.
Anything green, you know.
Yes, I love green.
Should probably get
Also from a knick-knack sale was a 14 karat gold filled CZ. It's called a wave band cocktail ring. And it was another one. It was with that other ring that I was just talking about, and it was $8 also, and I listed it for $40.99 on Etsy. So that was a good one. Then let's see. The next one is a brooch with matching screwback earrings. They're a brushed gold flower, and it's got a green glass rhinestone. The earrings got the green glass in the middle, and then the brooch has it in the middle and around the edge. Very pretty set, very old set. I think it was 1930s. And that came from a Daniels auction. And those auction lots, it's really hard to get a cost per piece on those. So don't have a cost on that, but I did list the set for $40.99. And then next up, this one's gorgeous. I mean, Crown Trifari, it is pink glass rhinestones. There's kind of a purplish pink and then a really bright pink. But anyway, it's a link bracelet. And I got it in a knick-knack sale for $15, and I listed it for $99.99 on Etsy.
There's a lot of 99s there.
Right, yeah. I did the whole 99 thing on Etsy, just, I don't know why. Okay, let's see. Next up, I've got another link bracelet. It was actually marked 925, so sterling silver, and it's marcasite. And it was in a Goodwill blue box. So again, we're gonna say usually those are $2.50 to $2.80 a piece. And I listed it for $50.99. Let's see. The next one is a acrylic necklace, and it's got these black beads that look like they have gold confetti in them, and then faux pearls. A real pretty strand, 35 inches long. And I got that. Heather and I impromptu ran to a estate sale in Humboldt, and so much beautiful glass and jewelry. And they had a table outside by the garage that had like bags of jewelry in it. And I want to say it was $5 a bag, yep. Wasn't it? Okay, and then so the necklaces were like $2 to a bag, so we'll say $2.50 for this necklace, and I listed it for $35.99.
I did not think I was going to be able to drag her from that estate sale.
We were there for a while.
We were. The only reason that we aren't still there to this day is because there was a back porch area that had a bunch of stuff, and it was a very hot day. And there was no air to this area, nor was there air moving. It was stifling in there. And so about 5 minutes, and it felt like we had spent an hour in a sauna, and we were both done after that.
We were schwitzing.
We were schwitzing. We had a good schwitz.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the only reason she's not still there, because the jewelry was amazing at that place.
It really was. Okay, next up we have an acrylic faux Dizzy style necklace, DZI. Gorgeous, big old chunky beads on this one, 27 inches long, and it was part of that bag also, so $2.50 at the Humboldt estate sale, and I listed it for $30.99. Another one from that sale. It's a green acrylic with the sugared beads. So they've got the texture. So some of them are smooth, minty green, and some of them are a little darker mint green with the sugar on them. And it was 22 inches long, and I listed it for $30.99, and again, it was from that same sale, so $2.50 for that one.
So there you're talking $7.50 we paid, and if they all sell for what we listed, that's almost $100 right there.
Yeah.
For $7.50. And we had so much fun.
We do.
Getting them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, from that sale again. Now this one, it was inside, and it was a brooch and matching earrings, okay? And I think it was $15 for that set. And I was upset when I got home because I noticed that one of the earrings was missing one of the big beads. And I thought, oh, I gave $15 for just a brooch because, can't do anything with earrings now. But it's marked HAR, H-A-R, and that stands for Hargo Creations, and it's part of their fantasy line. And that $15 brooch I listed for $225.99. If the earrings had been in perfect shape, the whole set probably would have sold for $450 to $500. So
that room at the estate sale was so much fun. All of the really good, like, real jewelry was in there. And there were furs and silk scarves and gorgeous, the wardrobe. Yes. There was an old wardrobe in there. That room was so neat. We could have spent all day in that room going through things. Yes. Yeah. But we have a 27-gallon tote of stuff to list. So I said, we got to get out of here now.
No, but the treasure hunt's the fun part.
That's why we have a 27-gallon tote that's not listed.
I know. Next up, we have this yellow acrylic. It's kind of a mustard yellow, Art Deco style wide bangle bracelet. And it was a knickknacks show purchase, and I got it for $6, and I listed it for $35.99. So knickknacks.net, we do the live selling on there, and we have buy it nows, but it's also a really good place to source. Mm-hmm. If you got the time to sit through the shows, you can find some really great stuff. I don't have that time, but I still do it occasionally just because I really like watching those auctions.
Let's be honest to our viewers. Every day she sits through knickknack sales. Every day.
Well, I'm also trying to support my fellow sellers on there because we are a community.
We are.
So you got to support each other on there.
It is a very supportive community.
It really
is.
Knickknacks. It's been fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, something else I got on knickknacks was Venetian wedding cake glass clip-on earrings. The pink ones with the roses in them.
Yes.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
They are.
And I think they were 1930s. Pretty sure they were 1930s. But I got them for $5 on a knickknack show, and I put those on for $40.99. So another good buy. And it even had it had milk glass beads around these pink, really pretty glass beads, and one of them they had obviously lost, and they replaced it with a faux pearl. So even with that repair, and not even the same type material, it was still worth $40.99. So next up we have a navy blue Flower Power brooch and earring set from probably the 1970s. They weren't in the best shape. I got those in a Daniel's auction lot also, with several other Flower Power, what I call Flower Power sets. So this would be a metal enameled brooch and clip-on earring set. And I listed those for $20.99 since they weren't in that great a shape. Okay, next up is from my Branson flea market trip with my girlfriends. And I got a Murano Millefiori glass bead rosary. And it's so pretty. Just so pretty.
It's gorgeous.
And I paid up for it. I did pay $35 for this piece, but I listed it for $120.99. And last but not least, in another knickknacks sale, I got a butterscotch Bakelite bangle bracelet. Now, you ask Heather how many times I've tested stuff for Bakelite, because
Every time she touches plastic, she's like, ooh, Bakelite. And then we test it and it's like, ooh, not Bakelite. She gets so excited. So excited. And for once, it was Bakelite.
Yeah.
And she was so, like, she's done this so many times. She's like, maybe it's just dirty. And she, like, keeps rubbing. And no, it was Bakelite.
It's the second, because the very first
yes.
piece of Bakelite, which was also a bangle bracelet, just happened to be green, and I kept it. It is mine forever and ever. Well, till I'm gone, then it's probably hers. But anyway, I paid $8 for it, and I listed it for $65.99 for one little old mustard yellow, well, they call it butterscotch bangle bracelet. So that was pretty good. Pretty good. I probably should have added all those up just to see what my total was, but it was a lot. It was a lot. Okay, on to eBay. So my Branson flea trip, again, I came up with this ceramic Easter Island face bud vase. It was 12 inches tall, and I only paid $12 for it. I think it was 12. 12? I think it was 12. Was it?
I wasn't
12,
there.
something like that. But anyway, I listed it on eBay for $65.
He's so cool. Okay, we keep getting all these faces. We have a Mexican face.
We have two of them.
Yes, and we have the Easter Island face. And all I want is for someone to get them and display them with the string of pearls. That's all I want. Because I just think it would look so cool.
And send us a picture.
Yes, send us a picture. I want to see them with the string of pearls in there. At some point, I'm going to give up and keep them and do it myself.
Yeah.
So buy our vase.
Okay, next up we have an antique Asian folding corner shelf. And this is black lacquered, and it has these really pretty red, I'd say poppies, I'm not sure, some type of flower on it. I got that in a Daniel's auction lot, and so not sure how much I gave for it, but I listed it for $32. And it was in pretty good shape. It did have one corner at the top that had a chip out of it, but you know, somebody could touch that up with a marker or something, and I'm sure that it would look really good. So it is listed a little lower than what they normally go for, but 32 is still a pretty good amount of money. Next up we have a solid copper false graph and bear, dog, I'm not sure. It's open to interpretation. And it's a cookie cutter. And it's really cool. I got that in a Daniel's auction lot, and I listed it for $15.
Bear dog.
Bear dog. Okay, next up we have this Indiana glass diamond point blue lidded candy dish. And it's in its original box. Now the box is in kind of rough shape, but
still.
Yeah. Because those are, what are those? 1930s, 1940s, something like that. So been around a while.
Knocking on antique store.
Right. Got that in a Daniel's auction lot and listed it for $35. Okay, next up, really cool auction lot that said Clover glassware. And I'm like, Clover glassware? And I get to looking, and it's a whole bunch of Belleek ceramic items from Ireland. They've got the shamrock on them, and I'm like, oh! I hope no one else knows what this is. And they obviously didn't, because I got it really cheap, the whole lot. And it had other stuff in it too. I mean, quite a few other pieces in it. But what I did on this lot was I just took the Belleek and took the total price of the lot and I just divvied it up between the Belleek because I knew that was where the money was going to be. So all these pieces are only $5 each. That's all I gave for them. So first up, we've got the Belleek Kyle Moore 8-inch basket weave vase, and I listed it for $40. Then we have a Belleek Liz Canner 8-inch Celtic knot vase, and I listed it for $35. Then we have the cutest little bunny rabbit basket slash planter, and I listed it for $40. And then we have a Belleek Terra Celtic knot 4.5-inch vase, listed it for $20. And then we have a Belleek Terra photo frame. It's a 6x6. I listed it for $35. And then we have Belleek Terra bowl. This is a big bowl, like a centerpiece compote. And I listed it for $85. That was the best piece out of the bunch. Then we have a Belleek 6.25-inch in diameter bowl. This is a pretty shallow bowl. It's got the raised Celtic knot. Listed it for $24. And then we have 2 Belleek candle votive holders, and I listed the pair of those for $30. So that was all the Belleek. So not bad. You know, what, $24? Was that the least amount? $20, the least amount, but I only gave $5 a piece. So should make a good tidy profit on those, especially if I get $85 for that big centerpiece bowl. Yeah. Okay, then same auction. I spent $12.80 on 2 flats full of lanyards, different types like sporting events and concerts, and they were lanyards with the ticket holders, and a lot of them still had the ticket stub inside the ticket holder.
Let me tell you, she's on a buying freeze. And when she tells me that she buys 2 flats full of lanyards, my eyes started twitching. Okay? But
I didn't count how many lanyards I had listed that weekend.
8,000.
I tried to get them all listed. And I still have just a handful that need done. But I didn't put all of them on here because that would be tedious.
We would still be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's
But there were 3 of them that had pinbacks on them. And I listed, actually, there was 4 of them that had pinbacks on them. And one of them already sold, and I didn't even put it on here. Probably should have, but I didn't. But anyway, one was a 2015 LCS Casey Royals pennant-shaped pin, like a lapel pin. And I listed that for $12. So right there almost gets your money back for the lot. Then there was a OU Sooners 2014 All-State Sugar Bowl lapel pin. I listed that for $16. And then we have a FedEx BCS 2009 National Champs, and it was an OU Sooners pin, and I listed it for $12. And then the one that sold, which I won't be able to show it, but it was a Toronto Blue Jays and KC Royals pinback, and it sold for, I believe, $10.80. So, I mean, it's already sold, so I've already almost got my money back for those 2 flats full of lanyards. So, anyway, so out of those, I just put down 3, but believe me when I say I think I feel like maybe around 20 or more already listed and a few more left to list. But the first one is a 2010 NFL Football Hall of Fame lanyard with the ticket holder and the ticket stub for the person who went. And I listed that for $16. And then we have a 2015 Casey Royals lanyard with the ticket holder. This one did not have the ticket in it, and I listed it for $16. And then we have a 2014 AT&T Red River Showdown, which was OU in Texas. And it's got, the lanyard is actually OU. This person was an OU Sooners fan. And it's got the original ticket in it too. And I listed it for $24, and it's already been in several people's carts. So I do believe it will probably sell for close to that. Everything that I put on either place is or best offer. So that's it. Now we had one of the other lanyards, which I'm not going to show you, but it was the Rolling Stones, which I was at that concert. That was pretty cool. So I have that one. I've got an Elton John one that weren't sports related, and then there was a whole bunch of Orange Bowl stuff. Like the Orange Bowl lanyards had patches, like the patches they put on coats and stuff that were attached to them, and that still had the paper backing on the back and everything. So I thought that was pretty cool. So if you get a chance, go in there and check out all those lanyards and stuff. I really think, I don't know if they'll sell, but I thought it was cool. So why not try it?
We've already sold two, so two.
No. We've sold a pin back off of them, but we haven't sold any lanyards yet. But there has been people putting them in their carts.
Yes.
So I do feel like they may not sell for what I put on them, but they'll sell eventually. Yeah. And wanted to let everyone know that the Etsy, every weekend from Friday through Sunday, I have some sort of sale going on. It fluctuates what percentage it might be, but there's always a sale on Friday through Sunday on Etsy. So go check it out. We're the Kitschy Kansans over there.
Other exciting news in the Kitschy Kansan world. If Heather survives her coffee, swallow then breathe. That's our tip of the day. So, there is something on Knickknacks called a train. Basically, it is just a very long series of sales. And it's a great way to get your name out there on Knickknacks. And you put in to be in one, your name goes in a lottery, and it's just chance whether you are selected or not. We are super excited because we got it selected for our first train. Mm-hmm. And that will be with the
24th. Well, it's the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, but yes. We are at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time on the 24th.
Yes.
Because I was a little late seeing the post, and so we got in on the last day, but at least we get to do it. So yeah. It is called the Glass Gallery Collective. So they're doing higher end glass in Fenton and paperweights and everything glass. Mm-hmm. So,
which is our love.
Yep.
Yes. Glass and ceramics is our thing. So we are super, super excited. We hope that you will come and watch us.
Yes.
Other exciting news, Vintage West, one of the flea markets that we are in, is going to be open on Sundays now, starting on the 9th. Is that right?
Yes.
I think on the 9th. Yes.
Noon to 4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So really excited about that. Also gives us more opportunity to go in and change our stuff out because we were supposed to do that this last weekend, and
I didn't feel good, and she got a chance to go out with the boyfriend, so.
He's cute. He wasn't as cute after the date as he was before, because he made me climb a mountain of boulders to go fishing in the cold.
But they caught a lot of fish, so.
He caught a lot of
fish.
I caught rocks. But it was fun.
Yep.
Once I knew I wasn't going to die. So yeah, we are going to be putting in some Christmas stuff, some decorations, and
Hopefully this weekend.
hopefully this weekend, yes.
We need to go clean and
Yes.
dust and rearrange and
Yep.
do all that good stuff.
Yep. So, you know, if you're having a lazy Sunday and want to go check out the flea markets,
Schnoot, Kansas.
Schnoot, Kansas, Vintage West.
Yeah.
There are, you know, so many cool booths in there. We have never taken stuff in that we didn't leave with something.
Right.
It's a problem.
It's a
It
bad
is.
problem. And I mean, Schnoot has got like five different flea markets.
Yeah.
So you can spend a whole day in Schnoot.
Yep. And
shopping.
really the whole surrounding area. I mean, we have a lot of flea markets within 30 minutes any direction.
Yeah.
So
Rusty Nail down at Neodesha, Kansas is also an excellent flea market. So
Hager's and Independence.
Yeah.
Iola, Kansas has a ton.
oh,
There's
3.
1, 2, 4. There's at least 4.
maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Anyway, there's a lot
There's a
around
lot,
here.
Yeah.
So, and we're in 3 of them now. So, yeah, we can't forget Parsons. 'cause,
Right,
you know,
the new one,
the
Katie
new one,
Antiques
yes.
in Parsons, Kansas.
Yes, that
Yeah.
is where we keep our
Now-
vintage and antique jewelry.
We've not been in there since they've actually opened. We
Which
need
is
to get
something else we need to
yeah,
do
we
this
got to
weekend.
get down there this week and see what's sold and see if we can add some more stuff in there. And
We have things ready to go.
yeah,
So,
yeah, just got to get there.
Yep.
And there's the dome.
No. I swear. I said, please don't put the battery back in the chime part.
Right? And
No
here
one
we are.
listens to me. No one.
And we'll be having a sale tomorrow night on knickknacks. I did not get a store loaded this time, so I'm thinking what we're gonna do is just grab a box of jewelry.
We're winging it, folks.
We're going to wing it. So come see us at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on knickknacks.net. That is NIKNAX.net. And we're the Kitschy Kansans, and it'll be just a free-for-all.
And it'll be entertaining for sure, because every time we do a sale like this, she forgets for the first probably 10 items how to restart the sale, and I just make fun of her. So, you know, if for no other reason, come watch us for
for the
that, and maybe
entertainment.
you'll find something you love in the process,
Right?
besides us. Aren't we adorable?
We are adorable.
Oh,
All right,
shoot.
so is there anything else we need to add? The
I
Kitschy
think-
Kansans on Etsy.
Yes.
Kitschy Kansan on eBay, because that was before her. Before I wrangled her into this. So,
Drug me kicking and screaming.
yep.
See, really, I like history and I like research, and that's how she roped me in. Was she was
Yeah.
like, figure out what this is.
Because I'm not good at that.
I am.
I mean, it's been 4 years. I'm a little bit
Yeah,
better
she
than what
is.
I was, but I still, that's not the fun part. So
That's the fun part for me.
So she's the
It's the part that
yin-
makes me cuss
yin
too.
to my yang. Is that what you'd say?
It's yin,
Yin.
not the
and
yin. There's no G. Drop the
There
guy.
should be.
Goodness gracious.
So anyway, that's what we got listed. I haven't done very good the last couple of days because I haven't felt very good, but we're up there around 900 listings on eBay right now. So gonna try very hard to keep it there, if not higher. I'd like to get it higher before Christmas,
Yeah.
but gotta find time in the day. So
Yeah, so when you're Christmas shopping, think about our eBay store and our Etsy store. We literally have something for anyone on
Yes.
there. I mean,
we are an everything store
We
on
are.
eBay. So there's clothing, there's shoes, there's vintage, there's antique, there's toys, there's stuffies or plush or stuffed animals, whatever you want to call them. I've got 3 totes of those you know, already listed. Probably another 3 totes that need listed. But
Out of control.
But yeah, like she said, a little bit of something for everyone.
Yep.
So, and now there's lots of lanyards. So if you need a good lanyard, you know where to go.
I'm about to accept defeat. So keep track, because whoever bet against me this week on whether she would make it again through the buying freeze, you lost. Guess what? Probably gonna lose again next week.
Probably, because there's an auction Thursday night.
You're not even supposed to be looking at the auctions.
Jewelry
Listen.
that I have to have.
Okay. Let's talk about Saturday real quick before we sign off here.
Last Saturday?
Yeah, last
Ooh,
Saturday.
Yeah, she was mad at me.
Dang mad. Buying freeze, okay? Buying freeze.
Mm-hmm.
And she informs me that she bought some auction lots from an estate sale in Iola.
And we were taking a trip that day.
To go visit my great aunt.
Yes.
And so before we could meet my aunt and my grandma to leave, we had to go to Iola to pick up these auction lots.
Had to be there at 9 a.m.
Had to be there at 9 a.m. Get there. And A, it is freezing outside.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was cold.
And B, I didn't realize that there were mountains in southeast Kansas, but this house was on top of a mountain. You went up 3 stairs, and then there was a sidewalk that led to 50 stairs. And then...
It wasn't quite that many, but it was a lot.
It was close. Well, now, you only had to do the stairs one time.
Twice. Once up, once down.
Okay, well, if that's how the math is mathing, she made 2 trips, and I made 10. Yeah, so we get in there, and the person who was handing the stuff out was like, oh, 3 of your lots are upstairs. Do you want to come with me? And I was like, sure. So we go up 1 flight of stairs, and there's a landing with a switchback. And we go up another flight of stairs. And I was like, this is fun, because it's an old house with stairs that are about this wide. So I'm like going sideways. And so we carry down 2 area rugs that were...
3 area rugs. Well, 2 of them were big. 3. There was 3
3
total. Yeah, there was 3
I didn't
total.
even realize how many I carried down the stairs. What I was told was that there were some little area rugs.
Well, they were pretty good size. I didn't realize they were that big. They didn't have the measurements in the thing.
So get that downstairs. And she's like, oh, I'm still wrapping things. You want to start carrying stuff outside? Guess who was wrapping things until everything was outside?
I carried 1 bag out.
Yeah, she carried a bag. It's like Dirty Dancing. She's like, I carried a watermelon. No one cares, baby. I got my cardio this weekend. That's what I'm trying to say. So she was in the doghouse on Saturday.
She was salty with me all day long.
I was. She was on a buying freeze.
But that being said,
We did get some cool things
look
out
at
of it.
this
I know.
Beautiful perfume bottle.
The real problem is she has FOMO.
I do. I have FOMO. It's bad. Look at this one. That stopper is just amazing. That will be in our knickknacks glass gallery
Train.
This bohemian cut to clear. Oh, love it. It makes it all better, I'm sure. Maybe not.
I'm trying. We'll see how much money we make off it. I need you to keep track, and then I'll decide if I'm still mad at you or not.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that was the whole reason. The whole reason for that was I found something for her boyfriend for Christmas. And I like to, I did it last year too, buy as much stuff for Christmas through these auctions as I can, and I buy things to sell to offset the cost of the Christmas item. So I basically buy Christmas for free.
Not if you never get it listed, because there's mountains of things to list.
Now that's one thing. I always make sure, and I get enough listed to pay for the whole, that whole auction. I do it right away. And then if stuff, if the rest of stuff has to sit, it's basically free. That's Glenda math.
It is Glenda math.
Makes sense to me.
That's how you justify it to yourself.
Yeah.
Anywho. Yeah. All right.
We've covered everything?
I think we have covered everything, all the Kitschy Kansans updates. So, as usual, guys, subscribe, like, share.
We've been doing what sold for the week shorts on Sundays.
Watch our shorts.
Yeah, watch our shorts.
Yeah, but, tell the world about the crazy Kitschy Kansans. So, everyone needs to see this. I mean, yeah. Spread the joy.
We're doing it because we have fun. So if it goes somewhere, great. If it doesn't, we're still having a good time. Mother-daughter time.
See, we spend too much time together.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, hopefully we will see you tomorrow at our knick-knack sale. And if not, we will see you next week.
Yep.
Bye.